Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. This is just going to be a quick word, more of an expression of frustration and at the foolishness of the behavior of some of the so-called du'at in the West. And this is you see like this type of situation that these brothers are going goofy all over this whole Andrew Tate situation. Now apparently, I mean, I don't really know what happened to this guy, and I don't really care. I don't really care because it doesn't affect the Muslims as a whole. He just became Muslim to get the. I mean, we don't even know the reason why he became Muslim, but all we know is that his behavior continued even after his Islam. And we told her, and this is what we constantly advise the people around us, is that like, we don't, first off, he's a celebrity. I don't care if you're a celebrity, you come into Islam, you start from zero. You start from zero. Nobody cares about your status in this dunya. Nobody cares about how much money you have or nothing. This religion is about knowledge and action. Knowledge and action. You get knowledge and you do the action, and then inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raises you up in status. But as far as all those foolish actions that a person does before he becomes Muslim, or even if a person were to do them as a Muslim but not as a practicing Muslim, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scoring how many points, and nobody cares about Muhammad Ali knocking out people. And when you come into Islam, you're zero. You're sifr. You go back to zero. And your status in Islam is based on your knowledge and your actions and your ability to benefit the Muslims. Nobody benefits from your celebrity status. But the problem is like, okay, that's not the problem. That's not his fault. That's these so-called da'is in the West. It's their fault. Because they're the ones that like take these celebrities and put them onto a pedestal that they don't belong to be on. They don't belong to be on. You sit back and you stay quiet and you watch the actions and you teach the person. Any of these celebrities, they become Muslim. You sit back and you teach them about Islam. You teach them about the fundamentals of Islam. And the one thing that you do teach them about is to keep them mouth shut about Islam. Keep them mouth shut. Because the thing is like, here you got a person barely, just becomes Muslim, just says a few things good about Islam. And then look at all these fanboys. Look at them. Wallahi, look at how they act. Wallahi, like a bunch of teenage girls now over this guy. Allah Mustaan. Now he's in jail, and that's all they want to post about. So all they want to talk about is him being in jail. Oh my God, they arrested him. And then they use these terminologies like the Matrix. Yeah, come on, Akhi, what type of goofy person are you? Seriously, what type of Dungeons and Dragons nerd are you? You running around talking about, the Matrix, and all this type of foolishness. Allah Musta'an, Akhi, what type of language? And even this type of language, you didn't even use this before. Well, what is this? Now you take your language from Hollywood movies. You don't take it from the Quran and the Sunnah. Now you get all your knowledge from Hollywood. And I ask these people like Dawah Man and all these other people that all they want to talk about is not just Ali Dawah, Daniel, all these people. All right, where were you? All right, where are your videos about Sheikh Muhammad ibn Adam in Ethiopia when he died in 2020? Where were you? Where were the videos about him? Where were the videos about his life and talking about his life and all the khidmah and all the khair that he did for Islam? He wrote an explanation of the explanation of Sahih Muslim that's more than 50 volumes. And not to mention all the other books of hadith that he did, not to mention all the other stuff that he did. He took Mutamima, turned it into a poem, and then explained it. He took the ilal of a Tirmidhi and with the explanation of Ibn Rajab, turned it into a poem. He took out all the main rijal of the Sahihain, put it into a book for memorization. Look at the khidmah that this man did for Islam. Allah yarhamu. Where are your videos about him? And just recently, Sheikh Abdul Muhsin al-Abbad, Allah yahfadhu, wala yashfihi, wala yusir amurhu. He stopped teaching in Medina. He stopped all of his classes in the Haram. And imagine this man has been teaching for decades, way before any of us were born. And, Allah musta'an, way before we were born. He's been teaching in the Prophet's Masjid in Medina. All right, and just recently he stopped teaching. Wallahi, this is the biggest musibah of this year so far. The biggest musibah. But where are the videos about that? Well, you aren't talking about that, are you? A man who sat down and taught the Kutub al-Sitta. He taught Bukhari, Muslim, Sunan Abi Dawud, Sunan al-Tirmidhi, Sunan al-Nasa'i, Sunan Ibn Majah, and taught the Muwatta of Imam Malik, afwan. All in the Prophet's Masjid. Who else has done that in our time? And now he stopped teaching. Where are your videos about him? Where are your videos, talking about the life of Sheikh Abdul Muhsin? Wallahi, and who is more deserving for you to be talking about and taking as a role model? And then also not just that, but like letting the youth know these individuals. Why aren't y'all doing that? Why aren't y'all making videos about the lives of the ulama of our time? Sheikh bin Baz, Sheikh Muqbil, and these Jibal, Sheikh Al-Uthaymin. You guys, instead of making videos about Jibal, about these mountains of knowledge, now y'all want to make videos about Al-Mustanqa. Like this, this putrid water. This, it's like what wallahi, I don't understand what's going on with these guys' heads. Wallahi, the people need to stop listening to these types of individuals. And the people that bring you closer to the Sunnah. And how do they bring you closer to the Sunnah? They bring you closer to the people who are the people of the Sunnah, the ulama of the Sunnah, the warithun. These are the people that are the inheritors of the prophets. Are they bringing y'all closer to that? Or are they sitting there talking about making videos about how to earn 10,000 pounds in 10 days and all this foolishness, and all they want to talk about is like riding horses and playing games and then, or the Matrix, or, and all this type of foolishness? Allah musta'an. Allah musta'an. I tell the people, man, stay away from these individuals. Wallahi, you waste your life, you waste your time, and then subhanAllah, you get put in the grave, and then you realize the truth about what these people were calling you to. They're calling you to Jahannam. Allahumma musta'an, because these are the du'at ala abwab al-Jahannam. Allahumma musta'an. Don't answer their call. Don't answer their call anymore. Go back to the people that teach you about the real ulama. The ulama, not these like celebrity figures and all this type of stuff. Wallahi, they got more videos about the World Cup than they got videos about the Salaf. Are they teaching you about the people from before? Are they giving you lessons about who Al-Imam al-Bukhari was, who Muslim ibn Hajjaj was, who Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal was, who Yahya ibn Ma'in was? Are they telling you about these individuals? Abdullah ibn Mubarak? Or are they just telling you about all these celebrities and wasting your time with a bunch of foolishness and nonsense that has no benefit in your dunya, has no benefit in your akhirah? Stay away from these people. Allah musta'an. These are the YouTube shuykhs. And the shukh, y'all can go look that up and I don't call them sheikhs anymore. Shukhs. Shukh. You go look that up in the Arabic dictionary, inshallah, and tell me what you find. Allahumma musta'an.